What's up, guys? On the 26th of August 2022, this 23-year-old girl by name sivenathi Toto was brutally attacked by a man whose name is Shehu Madunono, who had lost to a fight with her boyfriend later on that day and came over to her boyfriend's place that night to get his revenge on her boyfriend, but instead met sivenathi Toto and got her brutally beaten, up to the extent she was left paralyzed for life and brain dead. This happened in Lawai Camp at Georgetown, Cape Town, South Africa. Guys, let's get into this crime story. Now guys, before we get into this crime story, I would like for you to subscribe, like, comment and share. Please subscribe so that we can get up to 1,000 subscriptions, and do not forget to like. By that, this video will go viral, and also do not forget to share so that you can create awareness to your family members and friends. Now with that being said, guys, let's get into this crime story. Sivenathi Toto was a 23-year-old young girl who was filled with so much life and joy. It was said that her smile can light up the entire lives of those who come in contact with her. She was born to Sino Toto, her father, and to her mother, Sinetemba Hanase. It was on the 26th of August 2022 when her boyfriend had lost to a fight with one Mr. Shehu Madunono. Mr. Shehu Madunono, being angry that he had lost in a fight with sivenathi Toto's boyfriend, decided to get his revenge at sivenathi Toto's boyfriend's house. He came over to his house looking for sivenathi Toto's boyfriend, but couldn't find sivenathi Toto's boyfriend, but instead he found sivenathi Toto laying on the bed of her boyfriend. He was so angry that he couldn't find sivenathi Toto's boyfriend, whom he came for. Instead, he decided to take his anger on sivenathi Toto in order to send a message to her boyfriend, who had got him beaten brutally later on that day. He began pulling off sivenathi Toto's hair, hitting her head on the wall, then dragged her 2 streets away to his house, where he lived, and kept on beating her brutally, up to the extent she went totally unconscious. Then took her unconscious body and dropped her behind Total Garage at Nelson Mandela Boulevard. Sivenathi Toto's boyfriend came over to his place and found his place in so much disarray and found blood all over the place. Immediately, he went over to sivenathi Toto's father's house and told her father, Simo Toto, that he couldn't find sivenathi Toto. And he showed that the guy whom he got into the fight with, which he got his ass well beating, has come over to his place and couldn't find him, and seen sivenathi Toto and got sivenathi Toto brutally beaten in order to send a revenge message to him. Sivenathi Toto's boyfriend and her father, Simo Toto, started looking for sivenathi, but they couldn't find sivenathi. They later on reported the matter to the police. Now the police took over and started carrying out their investigation. They later on arrested her boyfriend, who revealed that he carried her on a car and dropped her behind Total Garage at Nelson Mandela Boulevard. The police went over behind Total Garage and Nelson Mandela Boulevard and found sivenathi Toto's unconscious body laying there for close to a day. They picked up her unconscious body, then rushed with her unconscious body to the hospital. On the month of December, she was released from the hospital with her total body being paralyzed because she had suffered a stroke after the brutal beatings of Mr. Shehu Madunono. While on April 2023 this year, she was taken back to the hospital because she couldn't stomach food. She was treated, and on May 6, she was released from the hospital. The doctor declared her brain dead due to blood clot in her brain, which had caused her not to reason properly. This is the picture of sivenathi Toto after being discharged on the 6th of May 2023 from the hospital. In this picture, her brain has totally been damaged. She cannot reason very well. She had a stroke and she was left paralyzed totally. Her mother, who worked as a casual at a local crèche, gave up her job in order to take full daily care of her due to her unresponsive paralyzed state. While on the 9th of May 2023, her mother, Sinetemba Hanase, led a silent march along with her community members of Georgetown to protest and ask for justice for sivenathi Toto. Because Shehu Madunono, the guy who got her beaten, which caused her to be in the state, was released from police custody on bail. This caused the entire Georgetown community to protest, asking for justice for sivenathi Toto. Now guys, I would like for you to give me your thoughts down in the comment section of what you think about this true crime story. I'd like to get your thoughts. Now my analogy. The femicide rate of South Africa is so high. Gender-based violence in South Africa is so high. I cannot just believe it. Every single day, one woman who has been reported on the news who has been raped and killed, or another woman who has been brutally assaulted by her boyfriend, by her husband, or by her fiancé. This is a daily occurrence in South Africa. Now, South Africa has the highest rate of femicide in Africa. South Africa ranks #1, and in the world, South Africa ranks #3 in the entire world. So this explains everything. Now, the South African government has banned the death penalty. I don't know why the South African government has banned the death penalty, because so many women are being raped, so many women are being assaulted physically, up to the extent like sivenathi Toto. She has been left in a state of paralyzed unresponsiveness, meaning she can't even talk, she can't even eat, She can't even walk. That is how she's a vegetable at this state. The South African government has banned the death penalty, which has worsened the entire situation. There are so many men who rape 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, and even rape old grannies of 85-year-old. And they don't go to prison, they don't even get the death penalty. Even after raping these women, they kill these women, but they don't get the death penalty. They're being given 30 years in prison, 40 years imprisonment. This is crazy. The South African government needs to do more. The government of Cyril Ramaphosa needs to do more to protect women. All of us in this world came from a woman's womb. A woman is a vessel of divinity. A woman is a vessel of life. She needs to be protected. She needs to be taken care of. She needs to be protected from toxic masculinity men. She needs to be protected from radicalized men. She needs to be protected from men who are brutal. Now, in this case of sivenathi toto, she shouldn't have been in her boyfriend's house in the first place. You cannot be in a man's house who hasn't gotten married to you. The only time you can move in that man's house, it's when you are married to that person. So if she had respected the African tradition of a daughter not moving into a boyfriend's house, rather staying in her father's house, till when she gets married to that man, then she can move into that person's house. She wouldn't have gotten herself to the state where she is today. So she has to take the blame. Now, Mr. Shehun Madanono has to take the blame too also. And her boyfriend has to take the blame. Because her boyfriend knew very well that this man is going to come back for revenge at his place. He would have at least told sivenathi toto not to be at home, to go live with her parents, should in case this man came over to his place looking for him to get back his revenge and could not find him, but instead could not find him or could not find anyone at home. He was just simply going to leave or broke into his house, steal some things in his house, then left. But the boyfriend never alerted sivenathi toto that he had beaten this man and this man was out looking for revenge. And this got sivenathi toto to the state where she is. The man came and saw her and got her well beaten. Now, guys, what do you all think? I'd like to get your thoughts down in the comment section. I love you all, but know Jesus Christ loves you more. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share for daily true crime stories like these. Thank you.